Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Together We Strive, where I have been traveling this server for some time. I think 2.5 hours now. I've been wandering around. I even wasted like over half an hour just swimming through an ocean to no avail. But finally I found it. It's all worth it. There it is. No, indeed, this is only an indication of what lies beneath. These ore stones on the surface not only cluster together, so I'm going to take a quick look around. But yes, indeed, I did see this ladder that goes down into a ravine where someone has begun excavating. And the purpose is rather clear. If one were to venture in, I'm sure they were looking for the very same thing you are. And indeed, they didn't even take all of it with them. Rich tetrahedrite. 35 units of copper when smelted. And this has 10 units of copper, but, you know. Hopefully I won't end up needing to squalor over something so petty. But yes, I can mine out. Hopefully I can mine out enough of this to sustain long-term, well, short-term at least, copper usage. At the very least, I'd like to get a set of tools off of this, but, you know, you can't always be so fortunate. Alright, well, I've done quite a bit of digging, and it amounts to, this. Yeah, it seems the previous owners of this mine more or less cleared it out, because I could not find much, and what I did find was pretty buried. So, seems like they made some effort to clear this place out. And so now I'm going to want another pit kiln, but thankfully such an area is already cleared out for me, so all I need to do is prepare the... whoops. That'll work. Yeah, okay. So I'll just make a couple of these in case things don't go super well. And I don't know... I know. How do you make these again? What are these? No. Well, I suppose I'll make it anyway. I was hoping to make a mace, but I don't remember exactly how to make those. Well, anyway. I'll destroy this grass to reduce the risk of a forest fire. But, 8 hours from now, this will be done, smelted. So, let's just, get back into this mine, and in 8 hours I'll go back up and check on that. Alrighty, I've just witnessed this finish. So, with a takey of these things out of the ground, this should be 500, indeed, 500 units of molten copper. So the first thing I'm going to want is this pro pick, so I can test if the nearby soil has a high mineral content. Furthermore, the music's kicking in. I'd like a copper saw so that I can saw things into boards. A sword to protect myself. This should come as no surprise. Now I'd like a shovel, and it looks like I'm going to have enough left over to make an axe. So I've got a whole array of copper tools now. But, well, there is no but, really. I'm just happy about this. Why can't I just be happy about something? Why does there need to be a catch? Let's get this sword in here. Axe over here. And yes. There we are. And I'll just drop this stone variant, because I no longer need it. Now, if I took this saw here, and turned this lumber into planks, turn those planks into a workbench, ta-da! I now have an unlocked crafting table. And with that, I suppose I could do a lot more things. But first things first, I'd like to make a boat so I can get the absolute out of here. Oh, whoops, I picked this back up. It is just terrible staying on the spawn island. Everything has been just picked clean, so I gotta get out of here. And I tried swimming, but don't swim, please. If there's anything you can learn from my failings, it is don't swim. Between the last episode and this one, I spent like 40 minutes swimming, and I have no idea how far I made it. I gave up. With a boat, I'm sure I'll be able to make it. Well, 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 what's this? I've taken my boat out a little distance, and immediately we're seeing bismuth. Poor, but it's something. I suppose I'll mark it on the map and move on. Well, I think I know what obliterated this section of forest. Whoa, I thought this was a new biome. This isn't a biome, this is a full-blown forest fire world land. So this used to be the acacia. But it has since been... Oh, hey, there's some coal here. Bituminous coal. Yep. Finally, I've seen the site that I've been waiting to see. Running along this canyon, check inside, and there it is! I apologize again, my nose has become rather troublesome once more, so I apologize if you can hear it in my voice that my nose is a little stuffy. But I can't allow that to bother me because I've just now discovered the location of essentially the Holy Grail in a Terrafirmacraft modded server, which is an ore that nobody has found yet. Shh, don't tell anyone! It's mine! Should be, anyway. I hate to get down there and then, like, I discovered someone's already mined it all. Because that's what I thought last time I saw a little tetrahedrite on the ground. I think I can make this. Alright, yep. Just lower myself down. And, suppose I can just make a couple ladders. Get back up. There we go. Now, a moment of truth this. Let's use the prospector's pick and find that there is nothing of interest nearby, meaning it must be pretty deep underground. I'm fine with that. I know where it is. That's what matters. So, what I'm going to need is a lot of sticks, and I'm going to need food to do an extended mining, because right now I have no hungries. Well, actually I have too many hungries, that's the problem. Huh, I wonder, we found more tetrahedrite up here. No. Oh, we even found one as far away as this. Give me a moment, I'll more idealistically triangulate where I think I want to dig. Alrighty, I've loaded up on seaweed, I've filled my water jug, and it's time to maybe consider going down into the mine. But before I... Oh man, there's some skeletons over there. Before I so carelessly do this, I'd like to set up a little mining shack where I can store unrelated items, and perhaps even some mined goods once, or even perhaps if I excavate them. So I'm going to make a little diggy-doo. Time to start up the forge again, he says. Good luck. I don't know why I'm wishing him luck with the forge, it's not random, but, you know, it's a friendly tidings. So let's see, in here is where I'll do this. Let's see, maybe here, here. Yes. So this will be the door. Door thing, anyway. And somehow I'll connect that to the inside. And that'll be how you get in. Okay, hey. Chill out, guys. There's enough room for everyone. Come on now. Alright, let me build a little mining shack off camera. Alright, it's about the middle of the next day since, well, in-game day, that is, since the last clip, and I've finished the mining camp here. And it's a cozy little abode. If we kind of come down from here, sunk into the ground, got some doors to keep me safe, there's our ceramics, and we've got 2 double chests for storing what we dig up, among other personal possessions. So I think the tetrahedrites will go down here in the special corner. I'm also going to keep these logs maybe right here in this little pile. Furthermore, there's nothing left to do after that but to begin the digging. So, let's try to do that, but I doubt it's going to go super well for me immediately. I'm sure I'm going to have to dig for some time before I eventually find the slightest hope that there's tetrahedrite down here. But the slightest hope is all I need. So, let's dig around a bit, see what we can find. Well, what do you know? I dug 12 layers down, because that's how many ladders we had. Logical thinker, I know. And when I reached the bottom, found a very large sample of tetrahedrite. So it's looking like right here is the distance from which it goes from large to very large, meaning it's another 12 blocks down, if my memory of prospecting is correct. So if I just go up, get some more sticks, and make another batch of ladders, I should find the tetrahedrite right away. Well, 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 what do you know? Just like I said, as soon as I come down the ladders, it's tetrahedrite. Yes. Very, very nice. Now, what I need is to establish mine supports, because I don't like this whole idea of just kind of mining and winging it. So I'm going to smack some supports down. And this way I can mine much more carefully. And through this method I will excavate a great amount of this tetrahedrite and copper. And hopefully I'll smelt it up batch by batch, and I'll have a large collection of copper ingots to call my own. That'll be the dream, anyway. But, as of now, locating this copper was my big goal for today. In fact, I think this whole recording session can be ended on a high note with this. So, I'm going to kind of review the footage, and this... I mean, if you're hearing this right now, that means the decision I'm about to make went well, and I decided that the series is worth doing and continuing. And if not, then nobody heard this to begin with. It's sad, isn't it? Well, in any event, thank you for watching. May all this tetrahedrite be collected next time you see of it, and good night.